For the past few months, I've pretty much played nothing but creative in Minecraft. And while I've created some pretty cool things, it feels like I'm missing something. That's why I decided to start a brand new Minecraft adventure, but this time in hardcore. Welcome to a brand new Minecraft adventure, everyone. We have just loaded into the world, and let's see kind of what we got around. We got a shattered savanna, interestingly enough. Some spruce over there. We're currently in a spruce forest. Okay. Ooh, what's over there? Can't tell what that is. I don't have zoom on right now. Huh. Pretty cool little start. But I guess we should start this world like we start any other world, by chopping a dang tree down. Alright, tree is broken down. Let's get some tools now. Let's get ourselves a pickaxe. Oh wait, I just need more sticks. Okay. Let's get ourselves an axe, and that should be good for now. Between the two tools, we will be able to not only chop more trees, but we'll also be able to get some of this stone right here, actually. So let's do that. That way we can progress, keep up progression in the early game. Stone tools have been crafted. Now get out of here. Stinky wood tools. We don't want you anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. So I guess now would be a good time to kind of discuss what I want for this world, I guess we could call it. I want to I want to create a very interconnected world. So I want to have, like, road paths in between each of the builds that I do in this world, and make it almost like an RPG style world in a sense by the end of it. Which, who knows how long we'll last in this world, but leave a comment guessing how many days we will live. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm gonna go grab that coal down. Oh, there's coal here actually as well. Let's grab this. So obviously us creating an interconnected world is like one of the biggest things we want to do in this world, which obviously it's going to take a lot of time, but hey, we have the world is just at our fingertips, and we have all the time in the world, well, as long as we don't die. But as for this particular episode, I do have a few goals as well. I want to, first off, I want to get full iron gear. Just get myself set up with some basic gear and whatnot. I want to create almost like a starter village instead of just one big starter house. And I'm thinking for this, I'm going to want to build in either jungle, or I want to build in some type of lush area, right? As the thinking for the build idea that I have is I want to create like a small fishing village for the first base, I guess you could call it. Just start working on that world building that I really want to do with this world, that creates some lore and whatnot, give stuff a reason to be there, build paths in between everything, the small cities and the small villages, So I just think it'll be a really cool idea to interconnect the world like that. Is that a jungle over there? I don't think that it is. Can't tell. I don't have zoom. I need to really get zoom. So it looks like that way is just a lot of like shattered savanna type deal. So we might want to head this way. Let's keep climbing. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a jungle. No, there's spruce trees there, so that's not a jungle, unfortunately. Chicken, hello, friend. Come here. Ah, I need your food. Thank you. Oh, there's a bunch of chicken. Nice. Oh, dark oak over there, actually. Llamas. There is another sheep down there, which we should go for. Just so we can get a bed early on would be nice. Now, I don't know if we will... I don't know how we're going to do the sleeping in this world. I don't know if we're going to sleep a lot or not. Typically, I don't like to sleep in my worlds like this. but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of whatever. It's more of like a quirk of mine, I guess you could call it. Like, I want to be as productive as possible with the day count, so just not sleeping reinforces that, I guess, because, well, you have twice as much time. So, I don't know. We'll probably sleep a little bit, but we shall see in the future. That's a pretty view. There's a cow there. Let's grab him. We're going to need the leather eventually, and we need the food now, so... Okay, so I finished climbing this hill. I'm really not seeing a whole lot, to be honest. Let's go ahead and quickly get our furnace down, as well as a bed, though. I'm not seeing much. Let's go ahead and get a furnace down and a bed down here real quick. That way we can, you know, cook our food and sleep away the nighttime. Which, I mean, we have plenty of coal, so pretty nice. We already have, what, 69 coal we already had. Nice. The night of day 0. I don't know which direction we're going to head yet. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure. I think... I don't know. We'll figure that out when we wake up. Alright, we have some food now. Now, which direction are we thinking? So we could go that way. I'm either thinking this way. Let's go and grab that sapling. Or this way. Let's go this way. Just because we can go with the water. And we can just make a boat. Oh, there's a swamp down there. I didn't even see that, actually. It's a very small swamp. But... yeah, plus over here is like a lot of warm biomes, so we might find it. I think we're going to have more luck finding a jungle this way than we would have going that way. Hello, chicken. Hello, friend. There's a creeper down there with the pigs. He's trying to blend into what he was supposed to be. Hello, friend. But I see you. You're not camouflaged. Oh. Okay, I don't know why he didn't have like a sound. Oh, shoot, I don't have a shield. Oh, he hurts. Ooh, he hurts. That did not feel pleasant. I need to make a shield. So don't fight any more skeletons for now, because they hurt. Hello, lava. There's some sugarcane over here that I saw. Let's go ahead and grab that, which will also bring us to the water. And then we can start boating our way around, trying to look for either a suitable location to put some type of fishing village or a jungle, which is the main idea of where the idea came from. But if we find a cool area that it'll work with, I mean, we can always build there as well. Alright, I changed texture packs. I'm gonna be honest, this one looks way better, so we'll probably stay on this one. Oh, a pumpkin. Let's grab that. Pumpkin! A single pumpkin. Nice. Hey, I ain't complaining. I can make that in seeds. Okay, I haven't found much yet. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here. I actually just landed here. Can't see much because of the shaders at the moment. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then get a bearing of our surroundings here once we wake up. Okay, I still can't see a dang thing, so... let's, looks like this path ends. But... I'm kind of tired of being in the boat. I've been in the boat for like a whole day now. So let's stay on the foot for a little bit. Let's just see, because we are near some warm biomes. Like there's a forest. There's another taiga over, or not a taiga, a shattered badlands over there. There's more savanna up here. It looks like. Yeah, more savanna up over here. And I think, I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure warm biomes have a higher chance of spawning next to other warm biomes. So let's go up to that savanna. Just see if we can find anything good. Wait, Wait, please, come on. Wait, where you going? Come here. Why are you running away? Yes, we got a dog. All right. In the comments, as well as the how many days you think we're gonna live, name this puppy. Name him something cool. Let's get you guys a good look at him. What should we name the dog? Nice. We got our first pet. It only took one bone too. Nice. Okay, it looks like we're coming up onto the savannah, into a clearing at least. Do we see anything? Let's climb to the top of this hill. I really would like a jungle, please, game. No. Dark oak over there. Wait, there is a jungle. It's a very small jungle, though. Hold up. We may have found something. I could have swore those were jungle trees, though. Maybe they weren't. Yeah, it was technically a jungle. It's a very, very small jungle. Oh, there's a fire over there. Very small jungle. Not really what I was looking for. Huh. That's unfortunate. Not really what I was looking for here. This was, well, a very disappointing jungle. I was hoping I saw the jungle tree and I was like, oh, it'd lead into more. Not really. No such luck. So I guess we just keep exploring in hopes to find something that we'll, some build area that we like the look of. At least we found some melons though, so that's a plus. Wait, another jungle. I didn't see it until now. Let's go. Alright, in that direction. Let's go. Hopefully this river takes us all the way there. That'd be nice. There are some cows there. Yeah, just one. Oh, is that a mesa? Ooh, this could be a cool area. Some more cows. Let's go ahead and grab those. Looks like we got a desert of some sort. Oh, and this side. I'm still taking the river. Haven't come on, squid, get out of the way. Haven't come across anything that's really weird generation. That really sparks any interest, but the river's still going. Oh, wow, this jungle is big. Okay, because it's even over there. Is there anything of interest? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Doesn't look to be anything of interest. So let's go into the jungle, try and maybe find an area to set up. So this area here actually looks pretty decent. It's on the water, which kind of fits what we want to build, and it looks relatively flat. So let's keep that in mind. Oh, is that an island? Hold up. If this is an island, I think we know where we're building. Oh, and there's a mangrove swamp. Whoa! This is crazy. Please be an island. Is this an island? Oh. We have an island. Alright, well, I know where we're building. On this little island. This is where we're claiming as ours. This is our island. It's actually pretty large too, which will be nice. Sweet. Let's torch this up real quick, cause I don't want to die. Actually, let's sleep first, and then. We can't sleep yet. All right. So step one of our goals is complete. We have found our location to settle down. Now, second thing, I want to kind of secure it, so we're gonna put down a bunch of torches just scattered around. We need to actually make some more sticks, cause I guarantee that what we have will not be enough. So, let's let the torch spam commence. Okay, that should be enough torches. Now, The blocks that I want to use for this build, I'm thinking I want to use some mud, which, conveniently enough, we have a mangrove swamp right over, where is it? Over somewhere, there. So we have access to mud, which is, I'm very thankful for, actually, because I was kind of dreading doing the whole mud process with the water bottle. So that'll be very handy. And then I want to use some various jungle wood as well. I think will just work well with the mud blocks. But before we really get on building, we need to find some resources, because we are kind of broke right now. We have no gear. Let's smelt down the 8 iron that we have. Make a shield, maybe a pickaxe. I don't know what else. And then we can find some caves. Hopefully somewhere close, but I'm not sure. Time to make a shield. Now, what do we want to spend the rest of our iron on? We could make pants, which could be very useful. Give ourselves a little bit of armor. I think that's going to be the best call. So yeah, let's get some iron pants. We got some more food. I made another furnace and cooked that up as well. Just real quick, which actually, while we speak of it, let's go ahead and cook that as well. And then I went and grabbed some logs, because I'm going to need them. Let's go ahead and make a double chest here real quick. And now we have home. Home is where the crafting table is. So this will definitely turn out into, I'm thinking, a fishing village. We could even do a large fishing village here, because the island's pretty large. And what I'm thinking, kinda, is that this will be like a small village, but it'll be like, where's the desert? I'm like lost. I don't know. I think it's over there, because that's where I was chopping trees down. Over this way, we have the desert over that way, and this could be like a little, they could trade with the desert, or something, I don't know. Trade with like the traveling desert clans or something, I don't know. But I guess with that being said, it's time to start our adventure. We need to find a cave, that way we can get more iron and actually check off the equipment goal for this episode. So I've actually been looking for a cave for what feels like a decent amount of time here. Ooh, 2 eggs. I'm gonna kind of try and go into the desert to see if oh, there might be one here actually. Hold up. Wait a minute. We may have one there, and we may have one here as well. Okay, we definitely do. Nice. But there's a bunch of mobs. Okay, cool. But we have a cave now. Never mind. Scratch that. I do actually plan on using some gravel for the build. For like some paths and whatnot. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and grab some while I'm here. So, may as well. Just over, or just under a stack and a half, actually. Not too shabby. That didn't take long either. Ooh, some more. Oh, I thought that block right there was iron. It was not. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if dripstone would be useful as well in the block palette. I have no planning done for this build, so I mean, I'll grab some and we can see. I shouldn't need too much though, thankfully, so as I do plan on these houses being relatively small in this village, So we shouldn't need tons. I don't want to grab tons either, because, well, this is the only other pickaxe I have. I should probably go up and get some wood. Yeah, I'm gonna mine some of this, and then we're going to go get some wood on the surface, because we have no way of making more pickaxes if we get stuck down here. How much of this should I grab? I'll probably grab like a stack and then head up real quick, because surface is just right there. So it won't take long to get back up and get back down into the caves, looting more stuff. Hopefully finding some more iron. Alright, got 11 logs. That will be plenty. Let's go ahead and make a crafting table real quick, as my pickaxe did die on my way up. And let's go ahead and make sticks using those. And we'll make 2 more pickaxes, because we can. Now, let's get back down into the depths of the cave and keep on keeping on, I guess. And I was smart and actually used gravel to get back up, so I can just do this. Ah, yes, so satisfying. Some more iron, nice. Ooh, is it an 8 vein? It looks like it is, nice. That's actually kind of big. I would like to I'm thinking I might use some lanterns in the build as well, which is about a little less than an iron ingot per. It's 8 ingots per, so thankfully that won't be too expensive, but okay, that's a creeper. Hello, friend. Just go ahead and let you blow up, because we're not at risk, because we have a shield. Okay, that does go pretty down, or down pretty far, rather. English is hard sometimes. Is there any more iron about? I don't know. I guess I'll tune back in when I actually find some. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we were too lucky in this section of the cave. There's a bunch of copper, but no iron, so sadly we gotta go into that super deep part that I kinda didn't want to go into. And don't even know if there's going to be iron down here. There's a skeleton with an enchanted bow. I don't think iron's going to spawn that low, though. That's the only issue. Let's grab this lapis. And then I guess we can either head down. I guess we can head down. Why not? Now, I do have to be pretty careful scaling down here, as I don't want to fall and land on a one of these spikes, because they hurt a lot if you fall and land on them. So it's not at the top of my to-do list. Okay. Oh my goodness, that hurt a lot. That skeleton did half our hurts in one shot. Okay, I don't want to be down here anymore. That hurt a lot. I don't want to be down here. I don't think it's worth it. Some redstone there. There's iron over there. I see it. I see the iron. We must go for the iron now. That's what we're here for, is iron. Oh, there's diamonds. Wait, what? I didn't even see those. I hope y'all didn't see those, because I definitely did not. Oh, we need to make an iron pick then. Okay. Oh, there's actually some iron right next to the diamonds as well. I didn't even notice. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Come on, be more than 2 diamonds. Be 5. Yes! 6 at minimum. 7? Come on, give me 8. Give me 8. Yes! That's huge, actually. So 8 diamonds will not only get us a pick, it'll get us an enchanting table and an axe. Ooh. That's pretty good there. I had hostile creature. Oh boy, that's why they weren't making noise. That could have been really bad. I had to make that gear. I'm scared. I don't want to die. Plus that clears up a inventory slot for us. Oh, there's a witch down there. Okay. Yeah, let's not mess with down there, because that is scary. Alrighty, I think it is time to go up. We have over a stack of iron, we have over a stack of coal, over a stack of redstone, over a stack of lapis, 8 diamonds. I think it's time to get out of here. So we're just gonna dig straight up because I don't know how to get back the way I came. So this is just gonna be the easiest and simplest way to actually get back to the surface. Now we have to find where we're at and find home. Unless that's our island, which I don't think it is. No, it is not. Joy. It does... Oh, there's our island. Wait, that was actually... I thought that was our island. Which it's not, but actually looking at it, it's kind of a... It is another island, though. Is it? I'm 90% sure it is. It looks like it is. Or it looks like it could be. If not an island, it's definitely a peninsula. Okay, it's definitely bigger than I thought it was, but it might be an island. I think there's a river that runs around there, but it's definitely a larger island. Ooh, that wolf scared me. Where is my dog? I think I lost my doggo. Dang. I might have to go find him. Yeah, it's not really an island like we thought it was. Yeah, I may have lost my dog. I don't know where my dog's at. Thankfully I have the footage, so I think I know where he is. He's probably on the boat or somewhere along the path of where I was taking the boat to get here. Is probably where he's at. I know that because I was editing on some of that today, actually. So that's interesting. Something I need to go tend to, I guess you could say. But yeah, let's go find the dog. Or drop off all of our stuff. Go find the dog while we get this stuff cooking. I don't see him. How mad would the chat be if I don't go back for him? Probably pretty annoyed. You see, I don't really personally care about the dog. But I know if I don't go for him, I'll probably get roasted in the comments. But... let's, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I did see one a little bit ago, but it wasn't our dog because it wasn't tamed. We could tame another. I don't really ever care for the pets in Minecraft. We'll see how much you guys care, and if you guys really, really care about the dog, I'll either tame a new one or find him. So, let me know if you guys really want me to find this little puppy. Oh, there's a desert temple. There's a desert temple over there. Let's go. Alright, well, I guess we're, pause it. Wait, what is that? Is that a village too? It is. Nice. So we found a village. And where's the desert temple? It's somewhere over there. We found a desert temple. That's pretty cool. Not too shabby. Let's see if we can find any carrots, maybe some potatoes in the village. Hope for a blacksmith, which I feel like blacksmiths are so much more rare nowadays. Like, I feel like I never see them in villages. What are these crops? Is that all wheat? I think that's all wheat. No, that's not wheat. That's beetroot. Ew. Pretty small village, though. No chest. Is this village only 2 houses? Oh, wow. That's, kind of bad. Okay. Wow, what a village. That's, kind of unfortunate. There wasn't nothing good here. I'm hoping that there is a saddle in the... What's it called? The desert temple that's over here. And then our base is just over that way. So I'm hoping that there is a saddle, like I said, in this desert temple. That way we can get a horse. I feel like that would be an animal that I would actually care about a little bit more. Now, where is this desert temple that we saw? There it is. Okay, cool. The smallest red sand biome. Cool. It's pretty cool mountains back here, honestly. Maybe eventually we'll do something with those. No idea. We shall see in due time, I guess. 2 diamonds, some bones. Don't mind if I do. Some iron. Some iron horse armor. What? Some iron horse armor, if I can speak. Gunpowder. 3 more diamonds. Some iron. Some gold. More bones. Nice. The last chest. Some more iron. More bones. And some, obviously, some TNT. Don't mind if I do. Don't know what I'll ever use it for, but who knows. Maybe we will eventually. 5 diamonds out of it. Pretty decent. We didn't get the saddle we wanted, but, I mean, I can't complain. I got 5 diamonds, you know, so can't complain about that by any means. With that being said, though, I think it's time we head back to the house, kind of re-equip for some mud gathering in the mangrove swamp that is somewhere around our place. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but somewhere around. That way we can get some mud and start working on some houses, which I feel like will be pretty fun. Okay, we just got back to our little place. I think we're gonna go ahead and make a diamond shovel. That way, while we're collecting the mud, it just makes it a lot easier, a lot faster, and, well, more convenient. It is turning nighttime. Let's go ahead and grab that other bed, make some boots, and then, so when it does become night, not only will we be able to turn it to daytime, but we'll also be able to make it safe again. But we'll also be safe because we have, safer because we have iron boots. Words are hard. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how much mud I'm gonna need, so we're just gonna gather quite a bit, honestly. Okay, I may have got a little carried away. What is that? Almost 11 stacks of mud. Yeah, if that's not enough, if that's not enough, I went way too big. So, fingers crossed that. Where'd my boat go? Where's my boat? Well, the boat's gone because I don't know where it is. I've made a mistake. I planned on using mud bricks and like packed mud for this build. I didn't realize that it needed wheat since I never built with mud bricks in survival. So I need to create some sort of wheat farm. That wasn't necessarily on the agenda for this episode, but I guess we can always build a temporary farm. Probably just over there, actually. It looks pretty flat. But I also don't have the seeds for that. We have a few seeds. How many bones do we have? 20 bones? Oh, boy. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Well, then. I guess, well, we gotta do what we gotta do, eh? So I guess on that note, I guess it's farming time. I just thought about something. We raided a village. We have some wheat. I'm an idiot. We have some. I don't know if we'll have enough for the entire build, as mud bricks are pretty expensive. But we have some to get us started at least. I didn't even think about it. Where is 26 hay barrels? That might get us a decent... How many... That's gonna get us a decent way, actually. It'll get us started. So I'm happy with that. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's 1 for 1 on those. Cool. Almost 4 stacks. That's actually not terrible. That's actually not too bad. I'm actually very thankful for that village now. As small as it was, it was very helpful. With that being said, and us being complete with that task, we need to kind of clean up this island a little bit. Just a bit, at least. As it is pretty messy at the moment. So I'm just going to go around and kind of clean up all of these. Maybe not all of them yet, but where do we want the first few houses to be? Eventually I want this whole thing to kind of be covered. We might have a bridge here type deal. So I'm thinking the first house maybe here. And then from there we can reassess from there and build our second house off, obviously after our first one though. You stop that, mister. I don't have a shield. Oh. I thought I had a shield. I did not. Ooh, that's kind of broke. I have a bow, don't I? I do have a bow. Ow, he hurts. Did he drop one? No, he did not drop his trident. How rude. How absolutely rude. This is the floor plan, though, of the first house we're going to build. I don't know, since I forgot that, I forgot that mud bricks actually required wheat. I don't know if we're going to be able to create more than one house in this village in this first episode or not, because, well, we're going to need a lot of wheat. So, I don't know. We shall see how it goes. I wonder if granite would fit into this block palette as well. Or dripstone actually might help us save on some of our blocks here. Since dripstone will be a lot easier to grab than these. Let's see if it fits. I'm not sure. I've never tried it. I think that's going to be too light. It might fit though. We don't have any granite, do we? No, we don't. Dang. Let's see. Let's see if it fits. Actually, it's not terrible. We're going to throw this into the block palette. It definitely wasn't part of the original plan, but hey, it works. So I ain't complaining. Now we have a basic layout for the house actually complete. There's still a few more things I want to do. Like, for example, I want to have like a little fenced in area with like a little garden. And then we'll have a door maybe. So we have a main door there. Maybe we'll have a side door here. And this will lead out into like a little garden type deal. So let's actually move this window. Should we put a window here? Nah. We'll grab that, put that there, and then we'll add another door here. Which of course I don't have on me. It's back over here. But yeah, I think the house looks pretty decent. Um, where is the door? But yeah, like I was saying, I think the house looks pretty decent. Obviously, it's not complete. There's still some detailing that needs done. Some lighting that needs to be or some lighting that needs to be added, like some lanterns around, maybe a lantern up here, maybe a lantern here. Actually, a window here wouldn't work, or would work. So I said a window there. Stuff's over there. Dang it. Okay. That's okay. And then, nope, not there. Like that, and then that'll lead out into like a little fenced-in area here where we can have various, perhaps like crops. Dude, I can't speak today. Holy crap. This wall looks pretty bland at the moment, but I'm not sure exactly how we want to do it all yet. We might even add like a little loft up here. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with the rest of it quite yet. That window's fine there, actually. It feels like it needs something up here. I just don't know what. How does this side look? This side looks pretty good. And then this side feels way too flat. So we definitely got to figure something out for this side. I just don't know what yet. Not sure. Well, we will have this, so this will need something as well. Something we'll have to figure out in due time. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away. I'm going to look at it a little more, try and do some detail work. And I will come back to you guys once that is complete. Okay, before we do anything else here, we need some wood, because we are pretty much out. Where's our little... There it is. But yeah, like I was saying, we're pretty much out of wood. No, that's not where we were. Where were we gathering wood the first time? I don't remember. There was like a little area we were doing some gathering at. Is it over here? Yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, we need some wood so that we can build probably another house, start building some paths. I want to also do a dock here as well. I feel like we'll make the area look pretty good. Ugh. I kind of want to chop a big tree though, because that's a lot of wood. I guess we can chop this tree right here, actually. It's not... So, the reason I'm not, like, chopping the trees closest to my house is I actually want to maintain the forest, or the jungle around. Just for the looks of it, because I like how the way it looks all lush around the shores. And then eventually we'll probably have, like a little path into a clearing or something. I don't know. But definitely enjoying it so far. I'm definitely enjoying the idea of the world building concept that we're going for. Instead of just building a world kind of just to build whatever, building a world that will almost, not really, but in a sense interact with each other, create as live of a world as we can, like we're making an MMO, you know? Obviously we're not, because we're the only one on this world, but something similar to, in that vein at least, you know? I feel like we'll be quite unique and quite cool. No, my X broke. Ugh. Okay, we'll have to go make another one here real quick, which just shouldn't take long. Alright, so we actually made a diamond axe and a diamond pickaxe just because we're going to want to eventually anyways. So I went ahead and just got it out of the way because it's going to be stuff that we want. It'll help speed this process up as well. Alrighty, I think we ended up, collecting 4 big trees, and we ended up getting just over 4.5 stacks of logs, so that's pretty good. But now that we've done that, I don't know how much mud we actually have left, or packed mud and mud bricks we have left, so I need to go check that. And then, if we have enough, I'm hoping to build another hut somewhere. I just don't know exactly where yet. And then we may So actually, because we are kind of waiting for our wheat field over, I think it's over there, to grow, we may go ahead and do like a small dock type deal, as this is going to be like a fishing village type build here. Um, where is our wheat field actually? There it is. It actually looks pretty grown. That's good. That is good. We should probably go harvest that. Let's see how much packed mud we have real quick. First, we have none there. We do have a bunch of dripstone left, so we can use that. We have not much. We have a little over a stack, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Plus, I can't wait to organize this mess that we have going on at the moment. But yeah, we're going to go harvest our wheat, come back over, and we're going to build another house, maybe... I don't know exactly where. Maybe over here? I don't know. We'll see where we're going to build it. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, we harvested what we had planted on the wheat field. Got just over a stack of wheat, which will help. It definitely won't be enough for the whole build, but like I said, we do already have, what, 2.5 stacks over here. So I'm hoping that with that combined with this, it should be enough. Definitely hoping, and definitely, it's also going to help that we replant. Actually, let's kill this Enderman. It's going to help in the future that we replanted a larger portion of the field. So that's good. No Ender Pearl. Alrighty, house number 2 is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Just got to add some lanterns in here in some various locations, but I think it's looking good. I'm definitely happy with how this whole thing is turning out. Where do we want this lantern? Maybe offset there. Yeah, that looks good. But I can show you a good little angle here. It looks pretty good. I'm definitely liking how it's looking. I'm definitely going to want some type of path connecting the two at some point. I don't know if we'll get to that in today's episode or not, though, as well. I am starting to run out of time, but all things considered, it's looking pretty good. And just imagine this whole island filled with like huts and whatnot. I don't know where exactly we want the dock yet. I haven't thought about it too much. But before I do anything else, I definitely want to get some storage up in here. I'm thinking the dock, maybe here actually. That'll actually be a really good spot for it. So I'm thinking there for the dock. I need to lay out some paths, which actually, we have some cobblestone on us, so we can just do that temporarily here. I do want to leave a lot of the trees, but fix the whole vine issue. So, because the vines are going to get real dang annoying. Maybe like a mini garden here type deal. And then we'll want this path to come this way as well. Just setting up a basic path for now. Which we may just even use, I'm sorry for the rain, it's super annoying. We may just use something simple like this, actually. Instead of using this cobblestone, because we do want this isn't going to be like some super rich village, so they're not going to have, you know, the fanciest paths. We might end up adding some coarse dirt into this half pallet, I guess you could call it, just to add a bit of variation into the actual path itself. I feel like I just said path like 8 times in one sentence, but whatever, it made sense. So yeah, I'm thinking some type of small garden in here. Definitely want a dock. I think the dock over there. or something. But I'm liking how it's looking so far. I definitely am. Something small here. What do we want here? We're definitely going to put something here. I need to finish off this, actually. Plant that. Nice. I want it to look like a super lush, almost self-sufficient little village, you know? It's kind of the vibe, or the aesthetic we're going for here. And it's definitely got it so far. Let's hop in a boat, which, I don't know where my boat is. I'm gonna be honest. So we'll just make a new one real quick. And give you guys, a tour of, so far, the island, what we've done. Just give you guys a better look at it. As well as myself. So obviously we have our temporary wheat farm over here. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. Maybe throw some vines on it and whatnot. Once we eventually get glowberries, that'll look really good coming from up top. A dock here would look good. But yeah, I want to keep the jungle vibe for it, right? Hence the mud, the jungle wood, and all of that. The sugarcane that we're planting around, I think will look good around the whole island. Just adds another layer of that green that we really want for this. I do think glowberries coming down from the trees would look awesome, though. And, ooh. What if we... Please, no, zombie. What if we did, like, some type of... I don't know if we're going to. Most definitely, we could do some type of tower, maybe. I don't know if a fishing village would have a tower, though. That's the only issue. That's the only thing, because I need to make sure I'm staying within the confines of a fishing village, as I am trying to do that RPG-esque world here. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm not going to lie. Which I don't know how long this video is going to be after I edit it, so I don't know how much more time I really have. I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty long at the moment, so we'll probably get a simple field down here, which I'd actually rather do like carrots or potatoes because they have that greener look. So we may actually hold off on that. We will chop, I think, this tree down, though. I don't think it's a tree that we're going to want here in the end. Because the vines are going to get pretty annoying. That's the worst thing about the jungle, is all the vines, especially nowadays, how vines can grow on blocks next to them as well, not just down. I don't know, it makes it a lot harder to build in the jungle, because you just end up with vines everywhere. Like, you can't just, you know, come up here, snip these vines, and expect no vines to ever grow back in here. I don't know. And just, oh wait, we never did the floor in this one, so we got to do that as well. But yeah, exteriors are decorated. We're probably going to start moving some stuff into them. Each one will have kind of like its own vibe, or not vibe, but like storage. So it's not just like all of our storage is in one house. We actually have to, you know, go from house to house to get different stuff. Like, for instance, this one might be like logs and stuff, or this one might be stone stuff. Obviously, we don't have enough houses to do all of this stuff yet. But in the future, we might have, you know, 6-7 houses on this island, which I think could be pretty cool, with various farms and docks and small boats and whatnot. You know, I think that could make a little, or a pretty cool little or village, rather, is the proper word there. I don't think it'd be a town. It'd probably be more of a village. Can you trying to steal my boat? Get out of here! Scam! Scram! But yeah, it's definitely looking pretty good. I don't know. We should make at least an effort to make somewhat of a dock today. So create a little path here probably. Eventually I do want to get rid of all the torch spam on the floor as well, because it's pretty ugly and doesn't really match the vibe we're going for here. So using lanterns and glowberries to light it up will look honestly really cool, I think. Well, our inventory is full already. Nice. Let's go dump some stuff, make a path, and then start working on that little dock. Oh, phantoms. No, I'm okay. Phantoms are annoying. Okay, so I'm definitely thinking the dock here, but how do we want to do it? I'm not sure. Oh, a rainbow. Nice. I'm not sure. So I'm thinking a little... hut type build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, one more. There. So I'm thinking a small little hut here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Grab our shovel. This one will be probably more of a wood base than the previous two, where they're more of that mud kind of exterior. I'm thinking this one will be primarily wood. So we have the hut here. Is this too big? I think this is going to be too big, actually. So let's bring this down a little bit. It's a little too big in size for what we're kind of looking for here. I'm looking for a super small dock here. The island might have a few docks, and I'm thinking this one will be one of the smaller ones. I think. Let's see real quick, actually. Since it's a fishing village, we're going to want quite a few docks. So maybe a small dock here. Maybe one over there. This actually might be the large dock here. I still think that house is too big, though. So 1, 2... Let's go 5. Instead of 7. I think that'll just look a little bit better for the scale we want to go with this. 2, 3, 5. Go ahead and break this dirt. Actually, that's a decent little trick for you guys as well. When you're building, and you're building like support pillars, go ahead and, instead of leaving the log with a block under it, bring that log all the way down. I think it looks so much better, and it might help you guys in your builds. So, just some food for thought, I guess you could call it. Now here, I do want to use slabs. Like so. Oh, we're out. Okay, we have a crafting table. We've already made like 5 crafting tables in this world, which is kind of crazy. Ooh, hiccup, sorry. Which is kind of crazy. So I'm thinking here we go... I'm thinking out 2. Like something like that. So we'll have a hut here. On the shore. Which, do we want to move it out one more? Would kind of... I think it'd look better. So yeah, let's move it out one more. And that's another thing about building. Don't be afraid to tear stuff down, even if in survival. Don't be scared to break something that you spent some time making. If you don't like it, you don't like it, you know? So, just some food for thought. Now, how much do we want to move it out? I'm thinking 2 blocks. So go ahead and break all this. So, I'm thinking the first logs will actually go here. Like that. Yeah, that looks better. 1, 2, 3, and break this. And then place that there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then we got to do the same here. 1, 2, 3. And break this. And pillar up. Cool. Alright, I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll be back here in a minute. I don't want to bore you guys with the building process of this, as I am definitely winging it. So I'll be right back once we have made some progress on this build. Alright, so we're actually just finishing up now with the hut. Let's just finish placing the... Ah, I missed the block. No! Dang it. Of course, as soon as I start talking, I start messing up. But yeah, we're just now finishing up the hut. I think we want to raise this. Yeah, let's do that. That looks... Oh, no, not like that. Of course. I start messing up as I'm talking. No, stop messing up, Noisy. Come on. Focus up. Do we have enough? Okay. No, we don't, because we messed up again. Please grab it. Of course. Of course. Alright. But I think we're going to go for a very open concept here with this little hut. Let's see how this looks. Just vaguely went ahead. I'm not a huge fan of this side. What can we add to make this a little better? Needs some type of wall here. Um, maybe we can do like a little stair thing here. Looks something like this, maybe. Just to kind of create that shelf, maybe here as well, actually. And then we can put fences on top. I think that'll look better. So let's do that here. Just creates a better look, I think. So, and then chop these. Go in with this, and then we put the fences on top of that, I think. Will look a little bit better. Let's see how that looks. I did go ahead and add some lanterns in. I think that looks a lot better. So let's, should we add another one here? We're actually out of stairs. I'm thinking so, though. Grab a few of those. We will want them. Grab another thing of stairs. We have more fences. We do. Just do something like so. And then maybe a lantern there. Add some barrels in. This is just scattered around, kinda. Because what's a fishing village without any barrels for storage? Something like so. And then maybe one out over here. I don't know if I want them on the actual walkway, though. Now we can go through and actually texture the... I like that. It's simple, but it looks good, I think. So we'll stick with that. But what we will do here before we finish is hopefully we're not out of logs completely. I'm pretty sure we have logs over in the storage still. We haven't moved it yet. We need to. Just haven't done it yet. We should still have more logs. Yes, we do. Let's grab half a stack of those. Let's just transfer those into that. And then make ourselves some trapdoors. Let's make quite a few. Actually, fences, not fences, signs might look decent too on the edge of it. Let's see. We'll see. So what I'm thinking, what we can do to add some detail into the actual path itself is just go around and randomly change some of these for trapdoors. It'll add a bit of texture to the actual floor itself. Since this isn't the rich, they're not, I'm thinking they're a somewhat successful fishing village, but not like a hyper, they're not a city, they're small. So I'm thinking some stuff wouldn't be fully in repair. Hence the holes in the trapdoors. Plus it adds a bit of texture, which I like. Now, I want to add like 1 or 2 boats around, but I don't know how I want to do that yet, and I'm going to need some wool, so that'll probably have to wait. And for a future edition. Now, what else was I going to add to this? I was going to do something else, I thought. What else was it? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, signs. Okay. Let's see how the signs look. Makes it a bit thicker. But do we like how it looks around? It's a very simple detail. Do we like it? It doesn't change. I don't think it changes it enough to warrant all the materials and the time that it would take to do it. So we're not going to add them there, but we may add them around the actual logs here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that makes enough of a change with or adds enough detail that it's warranted. No. But yeah, dude, I can't speak. I think it adds enough change that warrants the signs actually being there. And then one more, of course we run out. We're one short, which I'm pretty sure we have some over in the other area, but I'm not worried about it. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely happy with how this village is coming so far. But I think on that note, since we don't have the carrots or potatoes that we want to plant in the eventual little garden here, We don't have much wool. Or I don't know if I'd be use wool for these. I'm not sure how we want to do the boats, but I'll have to come up with something for that. Probably 2 boats, maybe one here, maybe one there or something. Just small, maybe 5 block long, 1 block wide type boats. I think we're gonna call it here for the day, boys. We've or I'll probably just do the sorting off camera. There's no point in y'all seeing that. That's boring. But we've created a decent little starter village for ourselves. It's safe because nothing can get to us. Because we have the water. Other than drowned, nothing can get to us. And our whole island's lit up, and it looks pretty good. So, yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for episode 1 of the hardcore series. Make sure you guys leave a comment thinking on how many or how long you think we're gonna survive in this world. As I do plan on eventually, you know, doing some streams on this world for larger projects as we move into the series a little bit more. So yeah, just leave a comment down below. Estimating, we'll say on day count, like how many days do you think we'll live? Because I'm curious how much y'all think I'll survive. Hopefully it's longer than, you know, a little bit. Because I actually am really I've been wanting to create a survival series for a while. And I thought, what better way to do it than in hardcore? So, hopefully this world lasts for a while. I have some big visions, some big hopes, some big dreams. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Noisy Ninja. Out. I guess I should have. Out.